What is the position here? The construction of houses, the construction of buildings on a gazetted piece of wetland. How do we get to this point where we have government officials, city of Harare officials that are approving such construction? And what is the position of government in terms of dealing with this case?
So, as the Office of the President and Cabinet, we have reacted quickly following citizens' outcry, and a letter has been written to the presidency on this matter. What we are seeing is that we're seeing a surge in the local authority and some officials also from government approving construction within wetlands. Unfortunately, for this particular site, it is a Ramsar site. What it means, it's one of the world-recognized wetlands in the world. And as you know, His Excellency recently addressed COP right here in Zimbabwe, where many people came from around the world to listen on environmental management. And His Excellency's goal is about preserving the environment. As it is, the President is very clear through Cabinet that we gazetted wetlands, and after having gazetted wetlands, we've actually managed to publish that map. So there's no one in City of Harare or the Ministry of Local Government who does not know what gazetting means. So heads will roll, because quite clearly someone approved this without even the Speaker of Parliament knowing. This ongoing process of giving residential stands to members of Parliament is an ongoing process. We do not want members of Parliament to jump the queue or to take matters into their own hands. As it is, this entire Ramsar site had now been earmarked for 26 low-density stands, which are quite huge, and that's unacceptable. We've got over 1,000 species which live within this area. We've got people who come from all over the country to do bird watching. Over 300 species of birds are found in this area. We also have found that a local company has partnered with a Chinese company. They've fenced off 30 hectares of the wetland of the Ramsar site, which is a gazetted area, and they're sitting on a lease for 25 years. We don't want any construction in this area. But we want to appeal again, once again, to the members of the public. Please, if there's anyone who's going into wetlands, you have the right to report to the public police, Zimbabwe Public Police. You have the right to approach even the Office of the President with your concerns. As government, we are steadfast through the Ministry of Environment to continue protecting our wetlands. But more has to be done. The Ministry, EMA, the police, and even the Ministry of Local Government, and especially the provincial government, have to be more agile. We cannot continue being reactive. We have to be proactive and manage our environment better.
Some of these houses belong to members of Parliament. We've consulted Clerk of Parliament. How do we get to this point, and what is he saying in terms of the situation?
As the Clerk of Parliament and the Speaker of Parliament are working hand in glove with the Honourable Minister of Local Government, and the Secretary, Dr. Basil. They are well positioned to be able to know exactly which stands are going where into. As it is, this particular development is not on the list of the stands that have been approved or have been cleared by the two entities. We want members of Parliament to work through the Speaker's office. We want members of Parliament not to engage local authorities directly, because this is not how we are doing things as government. So this is going to be reversed, and those 26 members of Parliament will have to answer to their Parliament. They have to answer to the Speaker of Parliament. How did they get allocated the stands as a group, and not through the proper channels that we've been following? And on government side, we've initiated an investigation into the ministries involved, and even into EMA, how we got this position on the gazetted area. And mind you, even if the Ramsar site has got dry land, we will not build again on that, because no one knows many years from now if that dry land will also not become a wetland.
All right, thank you.
Obviously, development has to take place. How can the balance be struck between development and preservation of the environment?
If we go into countries even like China, right in the city, they've managed to do their spatial planning, including the environment, including parks and everything else. What we are witnessing in Zimbabwe, where even playgrounds are being built on, even soccer fields are being built on, even parks are being built on, it does not work. As it is, we continue appealing to the city fathers across the country to ensure that when they are doing their master plans, they should adhere to their master plans. When they're doing development, there has to be a balance. As it is, this is ecotourism. You can see that people are coming from all walks of life to see the biodiversity which exists within these wetlands. And so for us in our culture, it might not be something that Africans are used to doing, watching birds. But there are people who are flying from all over the world to come to Monavale. We have people who fly into Zimbabwe to come and watch birds in this particular place. There are people who are coming hundreds every year. So, end of the day, it means that them as a local authority, City of Harare, have to also start thinking beyond just rates, and also start thinking how do they work with government to improve tourism. This is tourism right in the middle of Harare. So as a local authority, we also implore them to even have a department of tourism so that they start actually also having such conservancies happening. As you can see, this is volunteers who are manning this place, but government needs to step up. Even EMA can partner with these volunteer organizations. Even corporates should also partner and start also having eco-friendly or green-based corporate social responsibility programs. But it is very important. If we did this plan in 1965 and still preserved the houses around Monavale, what's different from today? We can still be able to plan and save the environment as well.